I'm not too sure what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna play the ultimate challenges, not the gauntlet, but more like the games. My favorite.
So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football. But the guys in the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
A first down carry here for Charles. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Usually run it to the left because all my strong guys are on the left, and we need to upgrade the guys on the right.
On first down, it's Charles again. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 20 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos are going to have it first and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. On second down, Jamal Charles. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Something quick, right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
He's going to... Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this.
I don't feel like going over there, but I'm guessing she's alright. Are you coming in here?
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Back to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Get up.
Now Bortles. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Ready. Green 90. Green.
Bortles to throw. Finding time. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Green 90.
He's back to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And they're going to speed things up here. And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Bortles got to have this one. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now a desperation throw deep and got his man complete. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be first down Denver. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized.
Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game. But it was stopped on that play. We had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the... Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Looking to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be good for a Denver first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A toss play. Here comes Charles. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And quickly they get to the line. Again, it's Charles. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll hand it off. This is Charles. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They pitch it to Charles. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well, the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. She wrote for this one.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
right? Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Denver. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll set up a throw. Screen pass to Charles. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
He'll look to throw. Jerry Rice, open right side. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Jerry Rice His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
My kicker.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos defense coming back onto the field. And they're just trying to keep him out of the end zone. Obviously, a field goal does no good in this situation. So what's the appropriate amount of pressure defensively, Charles?
I think he's under a little more pressure than what is normal. If you normally want to send a three-man rush, maybe you make it 4. If it's 4, maybe you make it 5. Anything to make sure that he can't just sit back there all day and find a target. And then you tell your secondary, play your normal coverage and maybe an extra step or 2 back.
Yeah, be careful that nothing goes over the top. Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Steve Smith, 65 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And here's the Ravens defense as they head back out there now. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it's 3rd and short.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Come on, let's Langford!
They'll look to throw again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in, and play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
On 1st down, this is for Seth. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in the field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Flacco here on 2nd down. And Aiken with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Pushing the foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved him and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to...
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Back to throw. Screen pass to Charles. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the pickup there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now a give, right side, Charles. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
My kicker sucks. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
It was the Broncos who knocked the Patriots from the unbeatens last year. They're out for revenge as we're off on EA Sports. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. On first down, Wilson. His first pass is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him, and drops him. My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. And tough starting field position here. They come up in an offset eye. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, work with me here. Make sure I'm clear on this one. Inside their own 10-yard line, and they run a toss play, I know it worked, but what a loss.
Devin McCourty brings him down.
But that's not a call you see every day. A toss play inside their own 10-yard line. Takes a little bit of brass right there. And
he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free. Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pump the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
That was rushing the passer into half. If I would have done that, I would have got penalty.
And they're going to go for it. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Man,
the biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
It's a pickup of 19. And it'll be good for a Denver 1st down.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Jamal Charles taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out come the Patriots. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still,
this guy's terrible.
Those don't ever
back
go
out.
away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Or I can do this half and you can do that. Because I can't back out because this is an online game.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cameron Brate from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails.
Why would you even try that?
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They toss left to Charles. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll run it on the toss. And past the 30 down to about the 27.
That's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Charles fighting through. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 10th carry now for Jamal Charles. And he's going to cut it back left here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jamal Charles with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Returnable here for Hester. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now a play fake here on first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Patriots a first down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Rudolph from 8 yards out. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Wilson going to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out.
Well, I can't back out.
So we're right back where
game.
we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Call timeout for them.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Charles the low setback. He'll look to throw. Screen pass to Charles.
He would have got away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's a toss right, Jamal Charles. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a third down.
I bet $100
Look at the
on it.
offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Boyd has it over the middle. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 11 on the gain there. And it gives the Pats a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Look at you.
Knew where the pressure was going.
You're missing everything. Yeah, back out. Back out. Do it. You won't do it. Back out. Come on. Back out. You won't do it. Come on. That's what I thought. What's up, Retro Bills? What's up, Sheeno Clinch? Ankles. Yeah, ankles. Dude, this guy's getting me so mad. He goes, right? I do the fourth down conversion. I fail it, and he can't catch not one.
Said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Wilson looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Nice. Keep up the good work. Are you kidding me? Are you going to leave, or are you going to keep on pausing it and wasting your pauses? Come on. If you're going to quit, go ahead. Because I'm not going to friendly quit. You might as well go ahead and kiss that goodbye.
And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Now back to throw. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I bet he's Googling how to stop the inside cross. And guess what? You can't.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Bruh. How am I on 3rd and 5 already?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again.
Come on,
Fires
dude.
one, but incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver, and 4th down coming up.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'm retarded.
Here's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
No.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
And
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL.
Fresh set of downs here. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Drops it underneath for Rawls. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
No, don't.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Into a massive mize, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Offense looks to punch, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Thomas Rawls punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
You messed up.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. As they've done all day, they run with Charles. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So 3rd and 5 drive, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
And, Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Are you kidding me? It was zoomed out anyways.
The Broncos unable to convert here
So
on
retarded.
4th. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Here's Wilson. Throw left side, completion to Rice.
Newsflash, buddy, you're not scoring again.
8 yards on the first down completion.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
He was looking for Thomas Rawls there, and it's 3rd and short. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down.
Oh.
The defense got there and finished it off.
Call it a 3-yard gain.
Come on,
and
buddy.
on 4th
Score. Go
down,
ahead,
they're able to
try.
convert and move the sticks.
And on 4th and 1 as a running back, you're looking for any seam you can find. This is not where you want to be a hero and break off a big one. You just need to make sure you get that yard.
Just letting you
And
know
here
that
picks up the first down.
you're somebody that's
Couple of
so
yards to
fat,
spare.
you're a fat Mexican sitting on your freaking dirty couch that's been passed down from generation to generation,
On first
and you're
10,
sitting on it right now.
Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
All right, you dang Mexican. Why don't you go turn yourself into the illegal immigrants too? How about that? That's just better for all of us, you know? Why don't you just go ahead and do that? Makes it so much more easier.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful.
Because you're
with that.
retarded.
Well, it's a
That's why.
two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively
Yeah, idiot.
easily now.
Try doing an onside kick, you
Still,
freaking
gotta stay
idiot.
vigilant. Can't
Think
give
I
away
wouldn't know you
anything
was gonna
cheap
do
and
that?
easy.
You're
That could put
retarded.
you in some jeopardy.
And
Tell
the
you're
Broncos
Mexican.
are going to get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
Why is it zoomed out?
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting
My
to see that
screen
number
is zoomed
empirical.
out for
That
some
one was
freaking
not the
reason.
way, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open.
Oh yeah, you're good,
Really
buddy.
wasn't.
You're so good.
Now
Maybe
whistles
Ooh,
come
look at
in.
you.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
My screen is zoomed out. You're
They come
lucky.
out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Left side here, caught by Clay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
well, the strategy was evident
Uh,
there.
I'm gonna
Get
score
it to
right
your
here.
tight end and make it a
'Cause I have to.
one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation.
And no escaping
Oh, yeah,
this
you're
time.
so
as he'll
good.
Go down. They got him for a sack.
You and your little
Jake
Mexican
Ryan
passed
in there to
down
take
from
him
generation
down, and
to
the clock
generation
will
couch
roll.
that's filled with freaking potato crumbs.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, you and your little butt buddy there. Go ahead, do it again. I dare you.
And that'll
Come
bring
on.
up a 4th down.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip
Come on.
it in the air,
Pick a
now
play,
you're
idiot.
getting
Come
a
on.
second shot at catching the football.
You stupid
or another
Mexican.
receiver.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the
There's-
Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You know, I hate people who play like you. Like, you pause it every 4 minutes.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth
What's the
down.
point? What'd you do, change one
Here in the
player?
last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go